I've done really very little cutting of it in the last 5 years.
Yeah, have some fun with this, bro.
Be careful. Be careful, dude. You know, Kenny's really good. So many traditional barbers, if they're not really into beards, they'll just start hacking on it. And this doesn't grow that fast. You know, if you get too carried away with it, it's gonna take a while to recover. You know, how many times have we seen guys, they trim their own stuff and then they get frustrated and end up shaving it all off because they go too far. I didn't want to do that. I'm turning this over to the pro.
So we got Brian here today. We're gonna be doing just a nice little buzz on the head, get rid of the hair up here, and then we're gonna be trimming the beard today. As you can tell, that's gonna be a lot of that jawline is gonna be pretty close to that jaw, and we're gonna be cutting into that beard, so.
I've been scaring all the girls at the gym, so bring me back down to human level.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I think the girls are gonna like you more once you get rid of this.
I've done really very little cutting of it in the last 5 years. So this will be the first real cut of the beard ever. So I wouldn't have anybody else do it but you.
I appreciate that.
It is a significant drag in the pool when I'm swimming. And
oh yeah, he was telling me he's training for that last time.
yeah, so.
Oh dude, you're gonna, your time's gonna go up by probably like 25 seconds after that. I'm gonna make you aerodynamic.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Cisco ain't here.
I know.
He ain't coming back from what I heard. Cisco, get your ass back here. I need you. I need to get my hair cut with Bob, dude. That's why I got a hat on. Right, got all that cleaned up. Now for the beard. Combing everything out. I just want to make sure I'm pulling, you know, from underneath the neck and stuff, because there's going to be layers to this. There we go.
Oh, shit.
My name is Dan Command, go by Dan C. Bearded online. So I create beard content and work with beard companies and really anything related to the beard industry. I am going to get a haircut, a much needed haircut. I've let it overgrow to have like the biggest canvas possible. I cut my own hair for the last 22 years, so I've not been in a barber shop in 20 plus years. Truly has been a dream to work with Beardbrand and in any capacity. Super happy to be here.
So Mr. Dan, sitting in my chair for the first time, visiting from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shout out to Grand Rapids and Muskegon. That's where my mom is from.
That's
Hell
cool.
yeah. What are we doing with the hair, man? Are we trying to keep any of this? We're going to the ponytail. You've already got the neck warmer.
Yeah. So with the hair, I got just a couple of points and then kind of let you do whatever you like with it. One is separating the beard from the head hair. I like to go short, but not a bald fade. My wife likes it a little longer on the top.
Cool.
I just use sea salt spray.
Okay.
So just a style that's easy to maintain without doing like a pomade or a clay or something that can just be a little bit textured.
Man, Dan, this is beautiful, man.
Thank you. Probably, I would say about 2 years worth of growth, but I've had it long for probably 5-6 years now.
Okay.
Bobber, to cut your hair?
I was already putting.
I think you can do a little better than that.
I was putting on the finishing touches, but.
All right.
I did that once.
Now you gotta get rid of your gum too, Bob.
I have had a gum in my mouth every video since I started
I know,
recording
you
videos.
should see all the comments we have to delete about him chewing gum.
Oh my God.
Don't swallow.
Oh.
Bob's a swallower.
I wanna blow some bubbles out my butt.
Get stuck to your hairy butt.
It's a good thing I use these clippers, man. Got it open to a 2.5. Like I said, I wanted to see what we're working with underneath all this mop, and also just to see what a little mullet looked like.
Yeah, I rocked a mullet for probably a year. The Michigan mud flap, the Detroit dangle.
I've always called it the Kentucky waterfall. Like that's one of the official names for them. I like the mud flap though. I'm calling them that from now on.
I got introduced to Cisco 3.5 years ago from a former coworker after seeing my coworker come in with the freshest fade I've ever seen, and I feel like we hit it off right off the bat, and I knew that he was not only a great barber, but a great guy as well. I have a running appointment every 2 weeks. It's like something that I look forward to is coming into the shop, you know, just chopping it up with the guys in here, as well as Cisco, catching up, leaving feeling good, you know. There's nothing better than getting a fresh cut, and especially coming to Beardbrand, especially. I love this location and where y'all are at and what you guys are about.
I didn't even ask you what we're doing. I just went straight for it, bro.
I think you know, I don't think we've changed, you know? So you know, man.
We're doing a bald fade. We're trimming a little bit off the top. And then for the beard, we're knocking it down to like a half. Almost like a shadow beard.
Because this guy's a perfectionist too. Watching every time where he's like, won't let me leave until like every hair on the beard is absolutely perfectly straight. So I don't try and mess with it unless I absolutely have to. Has he what? No.
Multiple times? Wait, once or twice, right?
Well, you're backing out.
It's his, until he blows the back out. I've never been to Puerto Rico, so that'll be cool. Yeah,
I'll let you know everything, bro. That's my island. Yeah.
Got a kid on the way, man. You got not time to mess around, right? I literally was thinking in my head, I'm like, man, when is this trip gonna be? Because it's like, if they don't do it at a certain time, like she's gonna be too pregnant to go, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna take my dad on this trip.
You take me, bro. Take me. I'll go, bro. I'll cut your hair over there in Puerto Rico.
Oh man. Hey, want to make sure
at the beach, bro.
You know, Cisco, I think it worked out. I leave on a Thursday. I think my haircuts are on Wednesday, so I'm good. Yeah.
So you're not going to Puerto Rico?
No, I think you're. I'm sorry, man.
It's just not gonna work out, bro.
I'm creating that first initial line there. I want that squareness. This isn't gonna be the definitive outlook on, like, you know, finished style on this beard, but you know, we need to bang that shape in there and get it going.
You nervous, Brian?
No.
You're stoked as
I'm okay.
I'm proud of him.
yeah.
This is a big deal. Like I said, a lot of guys, their identity becomes their beards, and I get it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, change is good. Like, it's gonna make you feel good. You're gonna be able to move a little bit better in what it is that you do, and I think it's gonna be a new thing for you.
I was in the store 2 weeks ago, and I hear two guys around the corner from me talking. They're complimenting each other on their beards, right? I walked around the corner, and they both just went, "Oh hell!"
So I'm just taking that 3 and just going down the profile of the face. Not too in, but I just want to knock all that flare away. And since, you know, he has a shaved head, I want to taper this in just so it's a nice transition.
You're going to have a phantom beard for a few days.
He'll still feel it? Yeah. It's like when you get your arm cut off. All right, now I'm going to start with the back of this jawline here. The picture is the inspiration of what I'm going off of, but everybody has a different face shape. Everybody's beard is a little bit different than the next person, so I'm gonna give him the closest that I can to making it, you know, 100% like that picture, but there will be, you know, a little bit of difference.
I didn't expect it to be exact.
Oh, I'm talking to them because they talk shit all the time.
So tell me about the channel, man. So you got a channel?
Dan C. Bearded YouTube channel. I create content about beards, how to take care of them, use products, and then I get super detailed on like the science of everything. And still to this day, one of my very first beard oils, one of my proudest, was Old Money from Beardbrand that my father-in-law gifted me. I wash my beard every day. That's one of the big like myths and misconceptions that drives me crazy. The reason why we have these great products is to be able to replenish those oils and take care of your beard. And I always tell guys, like, is there any other part of your body you only wash once a week?
Jesse only washes his balls once a week.
So yeah, for me it's Sam.
I don't know my balls watch because he watches my balls 6 times a week.
People see these videos, see us talking shit. Like literally, it's just that what we
That's
do
how
all
it is.
day,
That's
all day,
cool.
every day.
Super cool.
We give bad haircuts and talk shit all day. So I want to keep a lot of that length just to keep some of that shagadelic form to the hair, but in the back we're gonna tuck it in nice and tight.
Now you mentioned my wife talking crap. I need an outside perspective on this. So my wife makes fun of me, as well as everyone online, and says that I have a huge melon. Like my head is abnormally large.
I was gonna tell you, man, earlier that you had a melon ball head.
Oh, I knew it. She's right. Shoot.
It's a lot of shoot. My clipper almost ran out of gas, man.
Going over the top, just taking a little bit off. Again, it's been like 2 weeks. So just whatever like is over my fingers, just a little bit. A half, just all around, knock it down, a little short. Those guys just leave them with the little, the beard stash. Come on, you Spurs! Oh wait, oh shit, they scored against them.
What's this? Came out the wallets? Dude, we suck so bad.
You know what's funny is I never even realized y'all had a TV in here. That don't face that way. That's the first time I ever noticed that TV's over there.
Yeah, some fun with this, bro. Well, I'm not getting careful. Be careful. The chaplain, bro. The chaplain.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Charlie Chaplin. I think some of the cats in here are too young to know who Charlie Chaplin is, though.
Honestly, I've learned something from Mahesh watching his beard videos, where a lot of us barbers are using guards and stuff like that when it comes to beard trims, like just around the profile and stuff. And I've been freehanding a lot of stuff recently. It kind of like something clicked in my head when I saw him doing it, and I was like, I see it now. I see the profile. It's taking your time and just freehanding it, really going with the shape of things. So if it's all whacked, we know who to blame. And I always come from the top, just because like when you cut long hair to short, it can create some flyaways that kind of spring up. So I like to kind of bevel those down just to create a nicer contour on them.
What do you think, Carlos?
Yeah, man. Looks way better, man. And now you won't look like Forrest Gump when you run.
Do you believe in aliens? What do you think?
I might have married one.
What'd he say? Oh, you married one. Old money?
You betcha.
And for him, like, I'm not recommending balm. I think he has a nice enough beard care routine where the oil's gonna serve him correctly.
So we're not touching the beard, but I will challenge one thing if you're up for it.
Tell me.
Not too low, but a nice transition of the sideburn here into the haircut.
Absolutely.
And I think it just opens up conversations. It opens up so many aspects. Like if somebody, I always tell people my beard is just a big billboard to show that I care, just to show that I take care of
You're
myself.
absolutely right, man. This is no easy feat that you've got on your face.
This is what everybody tunes in for right here.
Oh yeah.
These are magnificent, by the way. You weren't kidding about having hair just growing out of all your spots, man.
I know. When you're healthy, I tell people, like, your beard's gonna grow faster, but so is everything else. Taking care of your beard is where a lot of guys start. Then they start looking at the ingredients on their body wash. Then they start trying to drink a gallon of water a day. Then they start caring about how they present their head hair. And then from there, they now have more confidence. It just can impact your life in so many ways.
Today, we're gonna throw just a little bit of our styling balm to give it a tad bit more bite.
Sounds good.
And a nice fresh tub of this stuff. One of the things that I like to do when I'm styling hair that's a lot finer like yours is apply the product when it's dry.
Okay.
When you apply it this way, you can really get some nice chunkiness out of it.
So I give myself like a rough outline before I go in there with the blade. Needs a little utility oil here, a little pre-shave. This is Temple Smoke. Do a couple hot towels here for Dean. His hair is really coarse on his beard, so I have to like ensure that like I do my prep correctly every time.
Is that game over?
I'm about to be.
What's the score?
1-0. 1-0.
Everybody be quiet, hey. No more soccer the rest of the day. No more sports.
I told you.
I'm closing the shades like everyone.
Shop's closed. Get the out of here.
Everyone go home.
I told you.
Soccer fan.
Whatever you get.
The shit.
Bobby.
Fired. You're fired.
What's up, Bob?
You're fired. Everyone's fired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little bit of sea salt spray and then blow dry it to give you kind of like an idea of what you could do with, just to give your hair a little bit more volume, a little more density.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess we'll use old money. Some sea salt spray. The sea salt spray is gonna give you a little bit of hold, but also not make your hair super shiny either.
Yeah.
It's worth the drive up here. And especially when you're gonna make a change to this extent. You know, you don't just trust anybody to do this. I love coming up here. I mean, all you guys are fantastic. It's so worth the trip to come up. You know, as long as you'll have me, I'll keep coming back.
Oh yeah.
This is genuinely a unique experience for me in just the best ways, and being around like-minded people that care about beard care and just men's hygiene and grooming and just the way their appearance. It's not just about getting the cut, it's about the full experience.
Amazing as always, you know.
Yeah.
It's a different vibe. I never come in here on the weekends, but I mean, I couldn't recommend Cisco or any of the other barbers here. I know Cisco's out for 2 weeks and I always go to Kenny, but I would go to Bob or any of them. I don't think there's a better place to get your haircut in Austin, that's for sure.
Does it hurt?
It does.
I don't want to be video, please. Give yourself a lap dance.
Hey man, I'm booked back to back to back to back.
Back to back because you're only doing 2 haircuts a day, you know?